Hey everybody, the fur hat's making its debut today. As you can see, we can't park at our normal parking spot. We've been pounded with snow over the last couple days up here. I'm not willing to take a chance of getting stuck anyways. So down the valley, I don't know if Tuck's gonna be joining us today. He had a prior engagement he absolutely had to take care of. Prior engagement he had to take care of, but got a covered sled there. In that sled I got camping gear. It's also February 1st, so started the Yukon Quest. I gotta go move some stuff so we don't interfere with the dog race when they come through. They should be coming through in about 6-7 hours. Like I said, I'm going to be camping, so I'm hoping to get footage of the dog mushers coming through. They should start coming through sometime around midnight. I actually just talked to some park rangers, because we are in a federal park right here, in the WSR of Birch Creek. So it's federal land, BLM land, and they gave me the update. But trying to get to 2,000 subscribers this year. I'm gonna do a giveaway when we get to 2,000 subscribers, and it's probably gonna be a fur off one of the trap lines. It's not going to be a wolf or wolverine. I need a special license to give one of them away, but I can do one of the lesser furs, something that's under $600. So, alright, see you guys down the line. Hopefully Tuck gets here. We'll find out together. Well everybody, welcome to Hot Tent Camping. We are literally in the middle of nowhere. I'll show you on a map. Nearest town is going to be Fairbanks. All the way over here. That's the nearest town. It's about 100,000 people. This is Fort Knox Gold Mine, but it's about 100 miles, highway miles from Fairbanks. That's basically the road there to get to where we park, and then 20 miles into where we camp. This Miller House, that's just an old mining town, bunch of mining claims back in there. It's actually an old road that loops back through and around and ties into Central here. Central would be the closest town, but there's, I want to say, less than 1,000 people there in the wintertime, so it's not a very big town. This here is Rosebud Summit, and yeah, we're pretty much in the middle of nowhere. There's the coordinates right there for where we're camped out if you want to look it up yourself. But all right, back to the video. Whew. That's my Z1 hot tent. I'm going to set it up real quick. Get it all set up. We're in a valley. It's a little bit of snow. Oh, what time is it? Currently 10 to 5. So, a little bit of daylight left. Not a lot, but a little bit. There's the trailer, goodies. I'm gonna hurry up, get tent set up, and then I got some snow machining to go do. So there you go, guys. That's the Z1 hot tent. Took 15 minutes to put up. So, and it's only the third time I've put it up myself. So, open the door here. Now you got your mesh, your mylar, wood stove jack right there, which you guys can't see, and then the inner tent, which is made out of mylar. So I'm gonna get some snow, shovel it on the edge, shovel some snow on the edge of that. I gotta cut a hole for the stove right there. It's right here where the stove goes. Throw my sleeping bag and everything in there, get everything heating up. And then when I get back from the next little bit of runs, she'll be ready to go. Should be good and toasty. Just lit the fire. Getting a good little bed of coals going in there. Yeah, buddy. That's just snow melting. Gotta get a good draft going. So the drafter down is open and to either side is closed. So get a bunch of those little sticks going, and I'm going to cut up some bigger ones. All right, everybody, this is the inside all set up. I got my sleeping bag. It's an elk bag. It's rated for 35 below. I got my sleeping mat and then the bottom of the tent there. Got the fire going. All good. She's cranking right now. Putting out the heat. I'm going to zip up the tent and let her build some heat. Let her get warm in here. So, anyway. While she's getting warm, I'm going to... I got a couple miles of line I got to go run while she's warming up. Well, everybody, yeah, wearing the fur hat. I was really hoping for this night ride that the stars would be out, but no stars, and it's cold. Anyway, there you go. Pitch black, snowing, overcast. Lots of firewood out there. Yeah. Anyway. Ooh, gotta put the gloves on. It's a little chilly. A little chilly. Today, or at least not right now. We're gonna get back to camp and cook up a little bit of dinner. Got a nice T-bone. Yeah. Anyway. Much to see. I'll turn my headlamp on for you. That'll make it a little easier for you guys to see a little further. It'll look a little brighter. That makes it easier for me to see anyways. So we'll get back to camp. Get the steak cooking. So all these little tracks, that's Martin. That's Ptarmigan. All ptarmigan tracks. Eating on the willow. My guess is they're probably in here this morning. There's more. Trying to get me some of them nummy guys in the morning. Good lunch. Well, I gotta put you down. I just fell off the trail. Yeah, sucked off the trail, fell through the crust. Anyway, yeah. No backing out, so I'm just gonna have to power through, get up on top and get around. What do we got for dinner? Where you at? Has Tuck messaged me yet? 7 o'clock at night. Nope, just the wife. The wife's the only one messaged me so far on the inReach. So, I got the old inReach. Whew. Oh, batteries, GoPro batteries. Got the old inReach. Nice thing about this stove is it's got the glass sides. Look at that. Puts out snuff light. Enough light. Cooking the old steak. The old T-bone. Alrighty. Let that finish. Yeah, that's going to be very tasty. Anyway, well, that's cooking. Nice thing about the stove, 1, you can cook on top of it. 2, you can dry your gloves out with the nice little racks. 3, it puts out light so you can see what you're doing. I guess it's not really enough light for the GoPro, but it's definitely enough light for me. And yeah. While that's going, I'm going to heat up some carrots with it. I got some carrots and celery. I'm going to cut up some of them. If you guys are looking for good, cheap knives, right here. These things are nice. They're, Morakniv. M-O-R. I don't know if you can read that or not. Anyways, they're super sharp, straight from the package. They're almost like a diving knife, you know. But they are sharp. Sharp, sharp, sharp. I want some hot food because it's about 5 degrees outside right now. When carrots cook up, if I had a little honey, saute the carrots in some honey. But I didn't think that far ahead. Instead, I'm going to use the juices from the steak. Call me weird. Splitting them all to make them cook a little faster. Oh, helps if they go in the pan. And they are kind of frozen, so that doesn't help any. That'll do it. Anyway, these are really nice knives. I like them. Plastic, full tang. The tang actually comes all the way up into here. Yeah, pretty nice knife. And then of course I use carabiners on everything. Which it makes it handy for hanging stuff. It's going to be a low and slow kind of cook on that steak. About this stove, got 3 different dampers on it. Got a damper down low. This is an ashtray, so you can pull the ash out. Got one down on that, and it's got the big one on the door, and then there's one on the back side that I actually have completely closed off. that just smells good. All right, see you after I get done eating. Bon appetit. Oh, look at that, it's almost perfect, medium rare, right along the bone. Oh yeah, that's gonna taste good. Oh, a little gristle. Oh, still pretty rare. Ah, perfect. Look at that. Perfect. Not bad for the first time camp cooking this year. Oh, that's going to taste so good. Well, those of you that watch my trapping videos, this cow is one from that farmer. So it's local grass-fed. And let me tell you what. The wife nailed the seasoning on it before she packed it up for me, because she did pack it up for me when I was getting everything else ready. But you just can't beat meat from your local farms. Way better than anything you'll ever buy at any grocery store. Costs a little more, but is it ever worth it? Man, that is phenomenal meat. Well, guys, I'm just sitting here reading a book. Pretty awesome. Reading by firelight. Oh, getting ready for bed. It's 8:45, and yeah, either I'll wake up when the dog mushers come through in a couple hours, or I'll see you guys in the morning. I got some trail cameras out, so hopefully, regardless, there's footage of the dog mushers coming through. So, yeah, you guys have a good night. I'll see you in the morning. Well, excuse me, I got the hiccups. It's like 10 o'clock at night. There's a huge noticeable difference between my inner mylar, which is what this is. This is the Z01 tent, and out there. It's weird because the only thing there is just these two little vents. That one there, and the one directly across from it, that allow the heat to come into this mylar. And yeah, I'm not. It's really weird. I just opened it to check to see how the fire was going, and there's probably a 15 degree, 20 degree temperature difference from where I'm laying at and where the wood stove is. Believe it or not, it's warmer where I'm laying at. Anyway, just a little update. Fire's still going. First dog mushers should be about 2 hours out. Good morning. It's I got up, started the fire. It's like, oh, what I was saying before the battery died, about 15 below. It's about 25 below Celsius. Anyway, I pulled the ultimate mess up. I forgot my Nalgene bottle. I woke up with cold feet. Otherwise, everything's pretty good. Dog musher just passed. I woke up, and apparently the GoPro just says, I'm too cold to work right now. Fire's ripping. GoPro's acting up. So it's 15 below, which puts it about 25 degrees, minus 25 degrees centigrade. So 25 to 30, somewhere in there. Not a bad night to camp. Oh, lay back down, get some Z's. Anyway, yeah. What time is it? 4:43 in the morning. Yeah, 4 hours of sleep just wasn't quite enough. Just stoked up the fire. I think the first musher went by probably around 3. I want to say there's been 6. Oh, look, there one goes there. Oh, they're starting to trickle in. It's too dark for the camera to work. So, hopefully 1 or 2 comes through in the daylight. Oh, not a bad little setup, really. I made the ultimate error, and I left my Nalgene bottle at the house with my pot for boiling water also sitting right next to it. So when I did wake up, I woke up with cold toes, because you bring the pot, you boil the water, fill the Nalgene bottle, throw it in the base of your sleeping bag, because your toes are the furthest extremities from your heart, and they're the first things that get cold. So, yeah. Oh, anyway. Life lessons. I'm gonna lay down and take a nap. Well, everybody, I got bacon cooking. My hard-boiled eggs are thawing out. They were almost completely frozen. Well, everybody, as you can see, daylight. My Arctic coat. That's that thing hanging out there. Cooking bacon. Thawing out my hard-boiled eggs. She's starting to get a sizzle. Starting to take the chill off the tent. It's like 9:30 in the morning. I ended up waking up at 4 to one of the dog mushers listening to music going by. Going on a Bluetooth speaker, I'm assuming. And then listening to 6 or 7 other mushers go by while I was warming the tent up, because it's about 10 below is what it was. Now it's up between 5 below and 0. So I was up for about 2-3 hours and then fell back asleep, and now here it is 9, and got a message from Tuck saying he's on his way, so Tuck will be joining us. Not for the hot tenting, but for some snow machining anyways. Well, guys, we had a hell of an adventure. Super stuck. Now it's time to break the tent down and do that in lightning fast speed. So Tuck took off. Tuck was out here for a bit. Tuck saved my bacon. I was like super stuck in snow that deep. And I don't know. It's a 36-minute clip. If you want to watch it, say something in the comments. It was bad. It's a good thing I wasn't by myself with where I was at, because I had no business being there in the first place. Anyway, see you guys down the line. And if you're watching the hot tent video, there's going to be more of that to come, except for we're going to be hot tenting with fishing in the future. So if you know what 2-Bit Lake is, or just check it out, 2-Bit Lake. It's part of the Tangle Lakes area. Once again, in the middle of nowhere. Hit like and subscribe. Well, for those of you that are watching the camping portion, that's it. I'll have links to everything I used. My cookware, video equipment, sleeping bag, sleeping mat. That thing was worth its weight in gold last night because it was 10 to 15 below. Right now it's about 5 to 10 above. So yeah, I'm going to throw links to everything that I used. Anyway, see you guys down the line.